money, leave the property, he's going to tear it down. That's when a group of people formed a foundation. Now the people paid off his loan, but they put the property in their name. So he lost it in 70. They still let him live here, but he got mad and quit working on it. He never worked it, kept falling apart. So in 1991, the group came up with a cabin here. They tried to give it to the town refused it. The county said, well, the California State Landmarks since 1980. The state won't let you tear it down. The state doesn't own it like they own Hertz Castle. So they don't give it money or help you take care of it. They just make building codes. So the only way it can stay here, it has to try to take care of itself by giving tours. But we have recordings. Art said Hertz Castle is manufactured. This is just junk. So to me, it's a poor man's castle. And then you guys may have noticed the house up there that overlooks the cabin. The school teacher originally built the house. She passed away. The daughter has it. That lady tells me her mother and Art didn't get along too well. She said, you know, half the time when my mother would go outside, he'd be sunbathing nude out here. He wouldn't make it to the bathrooms when she's outside. But the longer I'm here, I look at all these houses, and I think they're building them all about the same time. And he might have been thinking, you guys are going to be looking down on me, you're going to have to see everything. And then I don't know if you noticed the toilet on the roof. Now that's not the original, but this picture, he would actually have a toilet up there and a chair mounted on the peak roof. Some of these old timers would say, you have too many coffee breaks. Sometimes he'd sit up there and have to put his bathrobe and yell at everybody, look at
Hard to going down.
There's a long rock here. I'm starting to think maybe that's just a throne for his castle.
Throne. Yeah. Wheels castle.
You guys watch your
Look again how crazy these steps are.
Now there's pictures. This was all put together. He called this area the crow's nest. He'd bring people out here, and I guess he'd have a planter that went around the redwood. There was a stairway that went behind the planter. And people tell me it was nice out here under the redwood, as long as you didn't look at his patio table. They said it really wasn't the design. He had a big wooden table spoon for a tabletop. People said he'd never cleaned the table up. Cups and saucers sit out here for years full of water. And people, they said that table, it was covered with stuff that looked like that bottle. And I really don't know what's going on in the bottle. But he would decorate with that because this other bottle, I don't know if this is actually a jellyfish, a baggie.
Go ahead.
I think he was scared of this one because he put this old bug sprayer. I think in case something goes wrong. And then there's pictures. This used to have a corrugated fiberglass door. There was a window here. I think at one time this was a greenhouse next to a potting shed. He brought water to a sink over there. And you guys can see the redwood's about to finish it off. And it's taken over the patio. Yeah, you know, we've been kind of lucky so far. The roots, they're doing their damage towards the garden. None of the roots are really headed towards the house. They're coming up in the back door. But I would tell people the tree grew over ground. I think they do so when the water's taking the roots away. Been lucky. But the neighbor, she has a picture.
I do not know what that is in that bottle.
It was put together, I think he spent a lot of time on it. Part of the statue. Well, found it, we look for the rock. It's something real. It's not what it looks like. It's actually, it's a fossilized bone. See, it's a ball joint. There's bone marrow. I don't know what kind, but I had a woman up here a couple of years ago who was 96 years old. This lady was probably in better shape than Art, and this lady had a wry sense of humor. She started saying, how do you know that woman Gloria really left him? And that's not a fossilized bone. But I think it might be a little big.
Yeah.
But as you come down here, does this rock remind you guys of an animal head? I'll get a couple animal heads like this. I'll get a boar, alligator, dog I'm getting a lot lately. But then look at the impression in the center of that rock. What's that remind you of? So you get like a paw print in that thing. And then this one, people tell me reminds them of an owl with big eyes. And if you look right below it, you'll actually see the concrete deer you saw in the video. Well, I was thinking at one time Hertz Castle had a zoo. Maybe this is his answer, the Nitt Witt Rock Zoo. He seems to have all these cool-looking rock animal things up here in this area.
Notice that the gazebo looks like a deer's head with like antlers on it. It sort of does look like one if you look at it closely.
Oh, but there's that one over there.
Yeah, it looks like it has
down there.
antlers and looks like a deer.
And then he's got his deer there, but you know, he said he wanted to die here, go back to the earth and just be food for his friends, the turkey vultures. He didn't get to do that, but they put his ashes around the redwood.
Oh,
so
they
he made
did?
it
Oh,
back
somebody
here whether he
did do
knows it or
that?
not.
Oh, that's nice.
But you know, to me, this is important. This hurts castle. William Randolph Hearst was spending all that money. Back in the days, my grandparents looked more like Art Beale. They had to make do with what they had, as most people. And that's what I really like about it.
Plumbing and handrail.
Honey, good call again. Where are you?
You know, a couple of years ago, we had the people up here from Hearst Castle. They tell me this tile and this tile is from Hearst Castle. They said maybe these brown ones, but they acted like they knew where these two were from. But then I was thinking, if Hearst didn't like the way something looked or turned out, he'd just tear it apart and redo it. And if he could work out the junk man, blowing stuff away, it would have been a gold mine. For any other time, he would have been. Well, thanks for coming, you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Very cool. Very interesting.
There's a little,
I'm
I
sorry.
don't
Go
know,
ahead. I'm my husband.
asparagus and cactus.
Huh?
You guys go to Hearst Castle?
No.
Oh, well, they took care of them all.
Frogs last night. Yeah, I only had $3 left out of the tip for $3. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks. Oh, thank you. I appreciate
Oh.
it. Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome, Chuck. But you just walked under a horseshoe turned
Thank you.
upside down, so you might be welcome to his bad luck. It's hard to see.
Oh,
he just
there
had
it
a
is.
sense of humor with everything.
Yeah.
I like his gear.
Yeah.
Look for gear.
A lady made him that in 1957.
Oh, is
He
that-
weighs about 300 pounds. If
Uh-huh.
they would have walked off with it, sometimes I've come here a few times and been knocked over.
Oh, wow.
But it's heavy. I think he brought it up on a ramp in front.
Yeah. It's bad. It's got wire mesh in it and everything. You got 80?
The
You don't get that.
the cactus in the pot up there, is that's something that he had and it's
that's
still
his.
going?
Oh, that's his.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Art Beale,
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Tinkerpaw, Captain Nitt Witt.
Do you really? Yeah. You sound like you do that.
How many you do a day?
Well, when it gets busy like this,
Benches out front. Who knows, maybe he's waiting for the bus. It's a reinforcing post.
then it'll be like
Oddly imposing in its own way.
summertime. Storms are fine. It's nice to meet you. Yes, it is. It's really busy in the room. It's weird.
If people aren't working, they want to come and see the
Yep.
house, how it holds up in the
Tour
rain.
this size in the rain. It's weird. But it's just the back roof still leaks. That's the only thing I hate about it.
When did you and your wife buy this place?
In 1999,
Okay.
from the Art Beale Foundation, but they sold the water meter. That's how the town controls the population. There's no more water.
Oh, okay.
So you'd have to spend $300,000 to move water back to it.
There you go.
But no water, you can't live in it. You can't tear it down.
Can't do nothing.
But it's probably better because I think it'll stay like this longer.
Now it's your monument.
Yeah.
Your museum.
Yeah.
That's
Because if
right.
it's worth money, somebody'd sell it or.
Yeah, redo the land.
Yeah.
Exactly. Tear it down and build.
So we'll see.
All right.
Well,
Thanks to you guys.
Thank you.
Well, I'm looking at all the work that he put in. Every spare moment that he had, he was building.
Exactly how long did he work here? I can't remember.
Well, he came here in 1928 when he was 32. They put him in the rest home in 89 when he was 92. So 60 years, but he probably learned to work on it 55,
Yeah.
50. He probably stopped in the late 70s or slowed down.
$1,000 to buy yourself a lot.
But I think he was kind of wound up.
$1,000 comes when you're going to buy.
Wound up.
Yeah.
They tell me you don't look like a pig outside of the restaurants. You tell people don't buy this expensive crap. He'd carry on in town. People either thought he was hilarious or hated seeing him coming.